welcome to Real Estate Today. I'm your host, Laura Harbison, broker-owner of Realty Executive Southern Nevada Properties, and I'm here with Matt Hennessy of Benchmark Mortgage. Hey,
Hello.
Matt.
How's it going?
Good, good. So today we wanted to talk about the importance of an annual financial checkup. Can you tell me what that involves?
Sure. So I think you and I have the same philosophy. There's really three components to every client we talk to, right? It's helping them get in the ready position to be able to buy a property, and especially during that next phase, during the transaction, help them hold their hands for the next 30 days and making sure we get them into the property, answer all their questions. But most important is probably the after the transaction, making sure that they have all their questions answered from that point going forward. So a good financial checkup is once a year reaching back out to our clients just to see, are there any rooms for improvement? So you and I have had conversations with clients that reach out to us. Simple things of questions, I got something in the mail. Oh my gosh, the unfortunate circumstance that maybe perhaps somebody had passed away, or do I have enough insurance? And we never want to play the role of a financial advisor, or a CPA, or a estate planner, but we want to connect our clients in that direction.
So we are the source.
There you go. So we like to treat a checkup as, is there some room for improvement? Asking just a series of questions. And I think you and I will probably laugh sometimes where, if we're reaching out to a client or they reach out to us, we're probably not going to be able to help them right out of the gate when they have a very low interest rate or they love their home. So there's no incentive for us to, change their mortgage or help them in or out of a property, but to discover some things perhaps that they didn't know of. And it could have been just, hey, I never set up my estate. I have kids now. I don't have a 529 plan set together. Just conversations that kind of open the door to getting themselves into a better financial situation.
For the long term, because we're here to be your advisors, for years to come. We're not going to dump you after the transaction, I guess, is where we're going with that.
I wish there was a book or a manual that everybody received when they bought a property, right? That told them what to do afterwards. We've all made poor choices as individual homeowners at that point in time of, oh my gosh, I didn't know I was supposed to change the filters, or should I pay down my principal more? Opportunities that might present themselves that we need to have a conversation with.
Right. And one of the things we can provide is a free monthly wealth digest that you have access to online. You don't have to interact with us. It gives you a ton of information about your house, the neighborhood, a lot of questions, rather than having to search all over the internet. It gives you accurate information that you can access easily yourself.
Well, they say that 80% of all the wealth in this nation is tied up in real estate. So why is it that we look at our bank statements every single month, more than once, just to see how much we have saved up versus the largest asset of our lifetimes, to look at that in a monthly review just to see where I'm at. Have I gained created some wealth, and what opportunities might present themselves? I think every one of our clients over time has said, oh gosh, I never set up that 529 plan for my kids. Is there now an opportunity for that? Or maybe there's an opportunity for, hey, I love that vacation home that we'd like to purchase. It just presents opportunities for them to make choices on their own.
Right. Helps to know what equity you have in your house.
Sure.
Even if you're not moving, obviously, because you can use it in other ways. So, all right. So at night, I see all these commercials.
Yeah.
Home title lock. I know they're scaring a lot of people with regards to their houses being stolen from them.
Right. I've seen that same commercial.
Yeah.
So it's it's interesting that we will watch that commercial because we are in the industry saying, oh my gosh, because of identity theft, you have the opportunity to have your house now stolen out from underneath you, which would make every one of us be concerned.
Yes.
And it's called title lock. I think there's probably various formats out there.
Kind of misleading, though, isn't it?
Absolutely. So I think the FTC came out and said, look, there's nothing to be worried about. What we all have to realize is that I think everybody has been exposed to credit identity theft, right? I think, the largest credit bureaus, large banks, et cetera, have at some point in time accessed your personal information. Yet when it comes to our largest asset, we probably have to be on the same page and say, what would I do? What's a good suggestion? And what you and I have discovered is that in the Clark County Recorder's Office, there's a great free website that if you click on, there's a tool that allows us to put your name, your parcel number to your property, and anytime a document is recorded against that property, you're alerted. Now, obviously, we can assist with this and point you in the right direction, but it's a free tool service for our clients. They do have to have an email address, and we can help you set one of those up. But I think it's a great way for us to protect our clients and bring down the nervousness of the fear-mongering that sometimes they put out there.
And there's no charge to that. You don't have to pay a separate service because they're just going to do exactly what this service does. So you can either just Google Clark County Recorders notification service, and it'll come right up. It's also, the website is www.clarkcountynv.gov, G-O-V, and we'll put that up on the screen for you. And you can go on there. It is, if you Google though, and actually say you want the recording notification service, it'll take you to the specific spot on the website, and you can just click the button, and you're going to put in your parcel number and the email address that you want those notifications to go to, and it will notify you of any activity on your title. So if anyone records anything on your title, so that helps you keep an eye on it. But
Sure.
it does have to be an email notification. Even the sites, even the services that have you pay for that, I mean, they're just looking at it and then sending you an email as well. So there's no, it's basically the same value, but you don't have to pay for it. So.
Yeah, and you probably agree. We both receive, emails or phone calls from past clients just asking, "Hey, is this legit? I saw something in the mail. I have a concern about this. This is what we're here for." I'd go one extra step and just to encourage our clients. It's just as a little advice to protect your credit when you're not out buying cars and homes, etc. To go ahead and reach out to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax and freeze your credit.
Yes.
There's no reason for it to be open for opportunities for individuals to steal your identity or credit. It's free now. Years ago, there was a charge to lock it and unlock it or freeze it to unfreeze it. I would suggest going through that process just to protect yourself going forward.
Absolutely. And then you mentioned things that come in the mail. Now,
Sure.
when you purchase a home, you automatically get all kinds of mail, people soliciting, everything from they want to put solar on your roof to you name it. But one of the more common ones is homestead, and so people are not sure how to go about doing that. It is a very simple process, and I can provide you the forms and that type of thing, or you can get them online. You don't need to use the services that, when they
Right.
mail you the little envelope and they say, here, send this back with $50 and we'll record your homestead. And maybe they will and maybe they won't. But the bottom line is you can do it yourself without having to pay anything except for the actual recording fee. And again, if you want, you can call me or email me if you just want a copy of the form and the instructions on how to do it. If you're unsure of your parcel number, either for what we just talked about with the recording notification service or for filling out your homestead form, I can provide you a copy of your tax record which shows your parcel number. So I can give you the information that you need to be able to do it without having to pay a third party.
Excellent. I think we're on the same page. Most in our industries are working with clients for just 30 days, where our focus is to try to help you for the next 30 years. So I know Laura thinks the same.
Well, thank you, Matt. I hope you all found this very helpful and informative. We're always here to help you. You can see our phone number down below, 702-777-1234, or my email address is www.lauraharbisonrealestate.com. Happy to answer any of your questions, so feel free to give us a call, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.